Hello, this is Wanjiro US. Welcome to today's video. So I want to talk about what could be some of the possible reasons, why you may be denied a US visa. And in particular, I have had so many people talk about, I always try to apply for tourist visa, but I get denied. And you try to think, why are you denied? Probably you are not even getting an answer. But maybe we need to ask ourselves, could you be applying for the wrong visa, or could you be giving the wrong reasons for you to come to US, and that's why you're denied? So what do I mean by this? So let's take, for instance, you apply for a tourist visa and you go for the interview, and then you are asked your reason to go to US. And if you're coming to visit US, if you give any reason that shows that you're going to come here and work, work, even if it is a short period of your stay here, that is a good enough reason to get you denied that visa. Because tourist visa, for whichever reason, it is not a working visa. You're not supposed here to come to US to work at a tourist visa. So you should not suggest in any way that you plan, you're coming to visit your friend, you're coming to visit your cousin, your sister, your brother, you're coming to visit them, and you intend to come and sit, for the few weeks, maybe let's say it is 2 weeks or a month, mostly a month. And most cases when you get the visa, especially for the visitor visa, you are given, nowadays I hear you're given 5 years. 5 years visa. And then you are like, you plan to come. Of course, you're supposed to come and be here for the period of 6 months, and then you return back to your country, and then you can come back again anytime you want, as long your visa is valid for the 5 years. But when you are answering your question, yes, you have been given a 5 years visa. But remember, in the real sense, you're not supposed to be working through that visa. So you should not suggest that you plan to look for a job. You plan to look for something to do for the short period of time you're going to be visiting here. If you suggest, at a tourist visa, you're coming to work, my friend, you'll be denied a visa. Or you suggest like, I plan to come to US, and maybe after I stay a little bit, if I can be able to adjust my visitor's visa to a student visa, probably I can be a student. If you suggest something like that, you will be denied your visitor visa. So remember, always when you go for that interview, you want to prove and to show that your intention of coming to US at a tourist visa. And that one we are talking of B2 visa. It is not to stay here, but to come. If you are attending graduation, you want to show that you are coming within this period of time, and you're going to exit US within this period of time. You have to prove that with no reasonable doubt. So if you are coming as well as a student, remember it is still a temporary kind of visa. So you want to prove with no reasonable doubt that after your program, you plan to go back home. You plan to go back home, and you invest the knowledge you have gathered and garnered here in US back to your home country. You don't want to suggest that, after I clear my program, I'm gonna be looking for this and this to see whether I can work in US. No. If something like that will come, let it come later when you are here. But when you're going for that interview, you have to prove your intention is to go back to your home country. And by the way, I have been bringing so many types of visas. Guys, explore other visas. It looks like most of the people always think that the only kind of visa that can easily work for you is a tourist visa. Oh, please, can you send me an invitation letter? Oh, yes, so that I can come. There are so many different types of visas, and I want to encourage you guys, explore the different kind of visas that are there. And that is why I have been bringing these videos and to show you like the website where you can explore all this knowledge. You need to understand each kind of visa and its limitation, and its benefit, so that by the time even you go for the interview, this visa allows me to work, this one does not allows me to work, and I'm gonna be able to answer the questions accordingly and appropriately, so that I'm not denied this visa. So I have done a video, especially one of the pinned video I started. I brought about like website you can explore, where there are different types of visas. We have R1, for religious workers. We have like all visas, those people who are gifted like athletes, and they are gifted in areas of artistic. That's a kind of visa you can explore. Like you identify visa according to what you have. It is not just about visiting at a tourist visa. If you know that you can explore M1 visas, those are for non-academic, vocational, baking, cooking, mechanics. You just try to explore that and find your way to come and pursue something like that. If you are you are a student pursuing programs, academic programs, explore F1 visas. I talked much about language training schools, easier way to come to US at the F1. Because everybody need to know how to speak American English. American English, So I want to just encourage you guys and tell you, you have first of all to understand the various kinds of visas. You have to understand it. And I encourage all of us to try to explore the website. One of the pinned video that talked about employment-based visas, I provided a website there that can help you get to the website where you study and understand the various kinds of visas we have, so that you see this one, I think I am close to this, I can try this, And so even as you gather information, you're not just going in blindly, but you have some know-how, that this, if I were to go for the interview and I'm asked this, I'll be able to answer questions this way. And again, I say for temporary visas, any kind of a temporary visa, you have to show always you're going back home. Don't answer questions in a way that you're suggesting you're gonna be staying here. Otherwise, you'll be denied visa. Guys, let us explore all kinds of visas. Let us explore all kinds of visas. It is not all about B2, tourist visa. B1, we have for conferences, businesses, We have several kind of visas. So check on my videos, check on what I have done. I am still bringing more. I have seen there's so much rich programs for J1 visas. You can just come at the agriculture, people who have gardens, you can just come and do an intern as a gardener. Can you imagine? Or in a pig farm, or in a cattle farm, who knows? And agriculture. Various kinds of visas. Guys, get into these and understand them, so that we will not just be running after tourist visa. There are so many other various kind of, visas. This is Wanjiru US. Always impacting with knowledge, empowering with knowledge. Bye for now. Like, follow, share. Go to my YouTube, Wanjiru US. Bye.